everybody, this is Kimber, back for another week, and today we are going to be doing a combination of some strength exercises mixed with some cardio for the first 20 minutes or so after we warm up. You will need a set of dumbbells today, but that is it. If you have a hard floor, you'll probably want a mat as well, because we're going to do some things in plank position, down on the floor, some core work, things like that. But we're going to start off with our warm-up first, and then we're going to move into our cardio and strength intervals. We're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Okay, so if you need to pause the video and go grab your dumbbells, go ahead. If you're ready, then we will start with our warm-up first. All right, so like usual, we are going to step side to side, get those legs moving, alternate those arms, which one is on top. Make sure you switch with each side. Couple more seconds here, and then we'll slow it down into a curtsy lunge. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to curtsy lunge and those arms come up overhead. Then you're going to switch to the other side. Down. You get to go as quick as you want on these or as slow as you want. We're just trying to get that lower half and the upper half warm, those joints moving, heart rate up. Go ahead and do 2 more. Awesome. Now we're going to continue to warm up that lower half. You're going to take your leg and you're going to go out, and you're going to rotate it right back in. Out and back in. Go ahead and do 1 more. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Again, same thing. Rotate out, rotate it back in. One more. Awesome. Now go ahead and rotate those arms forward. Nice big circles. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go backwards. All right, now what I want you to do is you're going to take your hand, you're going to take your hand and go to the opposite foot, and then you're going to rotate back all the way through, extend that arm, bring it down, rotate all the way up through the spine. One more. Go ahead and switch, other hand. Rotate it in, lengthen all the way back out. One more. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and do some little squats. Top half. Right here you get to go as deep or as low into it as you choose to, depending on how ready you are. Keeping that chest nice and proud. As you feel more ready, you can go deeper into that squat. If you want to touch the ground, come back up, you can. Again, keeping that chest proud. What we don't want to see, even through our workout, is we don't want to see you rotate forward here. We want to keep that chest up as we reach down to the ground, stand back up. Never want to see rounding of that back. One more. Awesome. Now what I'm going to have you do is we're going to alternate with some lunges, but we're going to do a 90-degree angle. So you're going to open up that foot. You have one foot forward, the other foot facing to the side, and you're going to squat, step in, switch to the other side, find that 90-degree angle, squat, switch. Switch to the other side, and repeat. Again, you get to go at your own tempo on this, so you can go as quick or as slow as you choose. One more. Awesome. Now here, I want you to take those legs and we're just going to rotate in. Then you're going to switch to the other side. Those legs nice and warm. As you rotate back, get a little bit deeper into that stretch and switch. Here we want to make sure that we're hinging at the hips as we move backwards. One more each side. Awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to get into the actual workout. And we're going to start off with cardio, and then we're going to hit up our strength. And that's where you're going to need those dumbbells handy, because 20 seconds seems like a long time until you actually hit it. So we're going to do the first 10 intervals back to back, so 40-20 for 10 minutes, then I'll give you a minute off. Then we're going to repeat that same sequence a second time before we move on, okay? So the first one that I'm going to have you do is a 3 different squat sequence. Option 1 is you're going to come out wide, wide, come into a regular squat, narrow squat, wide, middle, narrow. If you do not want to jump, you're going to go wide, regular, narrow, back out, wide, regular, narrow. Okay? We're going to do this together. Do it as you feel comfortable. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and my timer isn't actually on. Uh-oh. I want to make sure you can hear the beeps. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, so wide, regular, narrow. Wide, regular, narrow. Now you're going to keep this up through the full 40 seconds if you can. If you need to stop, you can. If you need to slow it down, you can. If you need to step, 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 you can, right? You get to choose what it looks like. All right, 20 seconds off. Our next one, we are going to take one of our dumbbells. You're going to start with it overhead. You're going to come down to the shoulder, lunge, bring it back, overhead. So start here. Now you're going to come down into that narrow squat. Lunge, squat, push to the top. Okay? As we push up to the top, core's nice and tight. Hand stays over that shoulder. Keep going. Don't be afraid to use that leg drive to really power it up. from the side. Awesome. All right. Next, what we're going to do is you're going to give me 2 squats, shuffle, 2, shuffle 2, shuffle 2. Again, if you want to keep it on the floor, you can. You ready? Woo, here we go. 2 and 2. Now, again, you get to decide how much you put into this. The more range of motion you get, the more work you're putting in. If you want to choose to, you can touch the ground. Come back up. Wherever it is you want to be, right? All right, 20 seconds off. We're going to take that dumbbell. We're going to do the other side. Okay, so we'll start here first again. You'll rack it at the shoulder. Step back into that lunge. Back to that squat. And press. Whew. Are you ready? Here we go. Squat. Lunge. Bring it in and press. Whew. Make sure that you're engaging that core, finding your balance, right? And if it's too much to do the overhead press, simply concentrate on the lower body right here. Awesome. All right. So next, we're going to do an inchworm out. Then when we come up, we're going to jump up. So you're going to come all the way out, find a plank, come back in, and jump. All right. Oh, there we go. Walk it on out. Hands under shoulders, find that plank, come back in. Either jump or imply that jump. Either one. Your feet do not have to leave the floor. All right. Next set. All right. With this one, you're going to leave the weight on the floor in front of you. Nice tall posture. No rounded back to an upright row. Bring it down. We're going to stick on the same side all the way through. Your time went off. So down, pull, down, stand tall. Okay? Hinging at those hips, not rounding the back. So from the other side, you're going to come down, up tall, down, and up. And like I said, we don't want to see you here. Chest nice and proud. Lead with that elbow on the way up. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do skaters. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, skater. High knees. 1, 2, 3, skater. 3, 2, high knees. 1, 2, 3, skater. High knees. Skater. high knees, skater, high knee, oh, saved in the nick of time. All right, next up we're gonna do the other side. Again, you're gonna set that dumbbell down right in front of you. Chest is proud, feet are out nice and wide. Hinge at the hips. As you reach down, pull straight up. Here we go. Down, pull, put it down, stand tall. So down, lead with that elbow, stand tall. Making sure we keep that back from rounding. Keep those hips back so those knees don't come too far forward. Awesome. Whew. All right. Now, I have a smaller set of weights here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a crouch fly. You're going to step forward, fly, step back, switch to the other side. Okay? Here we go. Step, fly, bring it back, switch legs. Step, fly, switch. It's a slight lean forward, but keeping that head in alignment with your spine at the same time, right? Making this dynamic move all the way through. All right, go ahead and put them down. So this next one, you're gonna run forward, run back, run forward, high knees, okay? So you're gonna do 3, just like you did with the skaters. Whew. You ready? Go. So forward, back, forward, high knees. Bring it back, forward, back, high knees. Go again. Forward, high knees. Go again. High knees. Go forward. High knees. Go again. High knees. Go again. High knees. Oh. All right, so you deserve a 1 minute, roughly, break here. Grab some water, stretch it out if you need to, because we're going to do the same thing all over again. So now you know what to expect, and you can really push yourself a little bit harder knowing what's coming. And if you want to switch up any of the equipment that you have, now is also a great time to do that as well. And for the second half, after we're done doing the repeat, we're going to do some single leg deadlifts on both sides, some planks, some tricep extensions, some rows, hammer curls, some plank stuff, some toe reaches. So if there's anything that you want for that, like if you have a different weight you want for your tricep extensions, go ahead and make sure that you have that now, because you have about 10 seconds or so before we hit it up again. So go ahead and do that, or pause the video if you need to. So as a reminder, the very first one that we did was that wide squat. You're going to come out wide, go to a regular squat, narrow squat, right? Whew. You have 4, 3, 2, go. Wide, regular, narrow. Go again. Legs are on fire. I hope yours are too. Okay. Whew. All right, next up, that overhead. We're gonna start here, okay? Then we're gonna bring it down, lunge, back to the middle, to the top, okay? Whew. Start in the upward position, here we go. Squat, lunge, squat, push. Core nice and tight. Knees staying behind that toe. Your legs are already feeling it from the first one. It's beautiful. Awesome. Okay. So that double squat side to side, 2 and 2. That's what we're up against next. Whew. Ready? Yes? Let's go. 2 and 2. Okay, now it's easy for you being at home, not having me actually looking at you and yelling at your name, saying you need to keep going. So just imagine that if you're not feeling it right now and you're slacking, I'm yelling at you to keep going. You can do it. Dig deep. Come up. You've got it. Push. Awesome. Now we're going to do the other side. So go ahead, get yourself up, start in that upward position. Whew. We're going to come down, lunge, bring it back, push. Go. And again, if you need to stop right here, you can, right? You do what is best for you. But push yourself. Come on. Find that drive. Find that motivation. Let's get it. Come on. Awesome. All right, inchworms with that jump at the end. So we're going to crawl out, bring it back and either jump or imply the jump. Ready? Go. Nice job. Okay, next up, place that weight right in front of you on the ground. Posture nice and tall. We're going to reach down to an upright row. Lead with the elbow. Place it on the floor. Stand tall. Everything's going to be on one side. Okay, so bring it down. Lead with the elbow. Put it down. Stand tall. skaters, we're going to do 3, 2, 1, high knees or run in place. Okay? I'll walk you through it just like last time. Whew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, high knees. 1, 2, 3, skaters. 3, 2, 1, high knees. Go again. 3, 2, high knees. 1, 2, 3, skaters. High knees. Skaters. High knees. Skaters. And done. Woo! All right, now we're going to do the other side. Again, you're going to set your weight up right down in front of you. Keep that chest nice and proud. Feet wider than shoulder distance apart. I think maybe you can see my feet. I hope you can. Here we go. Down, straight up, bring it back, stand tall. Now, when you stand tall and you reset your posture, make sure you squeeze your glutes to reset your hips, okay? If your hips are uneven, they can stay uneven throughout the whole motion, but if you reset your hips by squeezing your glutes, it forces both hips to be at the same distance apart. Awesome. All right. Next, crouch flies. So we're going to step forward with one foot, fly, bring it back, switch to the other side. Right? Here we go. Step, fly, bring it back, and switch. Again, there's that slight lean forward or hinge at the hips. Awesome. Last one. On this side, we're going to run. You're going to go forward, back, forward, high knees. So 3, and then your high knees, okay? I'll walk you through it again, just like last time. You ready? Here we go. Forward, back, forward, high knees. Bring it back, forward, back, high knees. Forward, back, forward, high knees. Bring it back, forward, back, high knees. Go. Bring it back. Go. High knees. Bring it back. Go. Back. High knees. Go. Back. Go. Awesome. All right. So grab some water if you need it. We are a good portion of the way through. Next up, we are going to be doing our sequence with our dumbbells mixed with some core, upper body, all kinds of stuff, really. I mean, gotta do it all, right? How many do we have? We have 10 on the next list, okay? So while you grab your water, while you make sure you have what you need, I'm gonna show you the first move that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a single leg deadlift. Now I'm gonna also show you another way that you can do it, okay? So when we're doing a deadlift, we have a slight bend in those knees. We're coming down and all the way back up, squeezing at the top. Now from the side, we're here, okay? Spine stays in alignment, whole way through. Now when we're doing a single leg deadlift, we are on one foot. Same procedure, down and up, but obviously there's that balance factor. So if you need to put this back foot on the ground to stabilize yourself, you can be here, okay? And you don't have to go down as far either. As long as you're moving in the downward direction towards your knee and back up, that's fine. Now obviously we're eventually going to do both sides, but we're going to start with one side, do something in between, and then hit the other side. So if you are ready, we're going to go ahead and grab both of our dumbbells and get ourselves set, right? Woo-hoo. Okay, we've got 5 seconds to either situate ourselves on one foot or to have that second foot down. So either way, and if you need to touch down at any point, you can as well, right? "40 seconds is a long time. If you need to change up the tempo, go down slow, up quick. Fire those muscles off just a little bit different. You always can. All right, so now we're going to switch it up. We are going to do a plank with a push-up, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to be here, and you're going to go out, in, out, push-up. Switch to the other side, okay? If you need to be on your knees, you can be, right? In, out, push-up, switch. In, out, push-up. You hanging with me? Woo! All right, now we're going to switch to the other side for the other single leg deadlift, okay? So I'm going to switch my foot, and again, you can either have that back foot slightly situated on the ground, or you can lift it. It's up to you. You ready? Here we go. And again, you can play with the tempo. You can go even down, even up. You can go slow down, quick to the top. It's up to you. Again, core stays tight all the way through it. Awesome. All right. So next, we're going to do some overhead tricep extensions. So here, I'm going to hold my weight up overhead. See, hopefully you can see my hands. And you're going to come down, keeping those elbows in, push to the top, okay? We don't want to see those chicken wings out to the side. Keep them in, nice and narrow, back and up, right here. Slight bend in those knees, just don't lock them out, that's all that I ask. Now go ahead and slow it down. 3, 2, push to the top. Go again. 3, 2, push to the top. Go quick. Down and up. Awesome. Go ahead and put it down. What is up next? All right, we got rows next. Okay, so feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to come down to your knees. Bring those elbows straight back. Stand tall, okay? Woo-wee. So down, pull, stand tall. Again, down, pull, stand tall. Now, if you need to do single arm, you can do one, then the other, stand up. Okay, there's a variety of options here. Making sure that almost like that elbow is skimming the side of the body as that elbow comes straight back. And if you want to row consecutively, you can go 3, 2, 1, reset, totally up to you. I'm thinking maybe I missed my timer. Oh, it's because my phone turned off. Uh-oh. Yep. All right, so good job with those rows. Next up, we're going to do a hammer curl with a reverse. Now, you get to choose whether you're doing both hands at the same time or if you're going to alternate. That's up to you. You got about 5 seconds. You're going to come up hammer curl and reverse down. You get to pick whether you do one and then the other or both at the same time. Again, slight bend in those knees. As you bring it up, it's almost like your thumb is on top. Then you're going to rotate and bring it down. Awesome. Now we're going to come down onto all fours, onto the floor here. I think we're off on our sequencing. Let's do that one. Let's keep doing that one. Hammer curls, grab your dumbbells again. It threw me off when it shut my phone off. So we're going to keep doing this for a few more seconds here. So up, rotate down. You got 20 seconds left. And then I will give you 20 seconds off while I tell you what the next one is. My phone just turned off again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. So now we're going to come down onto all fours on the floor. And with this one, what you're going to do is you're going to extend your arm and leg out in front. Now you're going to open it up like you're making an X. Then you're going to close it back. Then you're going to bring it in. You're going to switch, I think. Nope. You're going to stick on one side. Okay. So you've got about 10 seconds left. Opposite arm and leg comes straight out. You're going to open it on up. Bring it back to the middle. Go again. 2, 1, go. So extend it out. Open it up. Bring it back. Go again. Now make sure that that hand that's planted on the floor, that your hand is underneath your shoulder here. Core stays nice and tight all the way through. You got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, next we're going to do a combination of two things. Now, while you're on your back, you're going to reach for your toes, and then you're going to lift your hips. Work those hips as you do it. So you're going to reach for those toes, lift your hips. Try to use that core to get yourself going here. Right, so reach, lift. Reach, and lift. It's like you're reaching for your shoelaces. You're lifting those hips. Use those lower abdominals. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now we're going to go back to all fours because we're going to do the other side. So again, placing that hand underneath your shoulder, opposite arm and leg come out. You're going to open it on up like you're making an X. Bring it back in to the center, okay? You got 1 second. Here we go. Out, open, in, go again. Out, open, in. Hoping it didn't turn off again. There we go. Now I'm paranoid. Awesome job. All right. I think, was that really 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So I guess we've made it to the last half, or not half, but the last portion of our class. We're going to do a little core exercise where if you've been in my classes before, you know how this one works. We're going to do kind of what we call a core break or a pyramid. If I can find it in here, hopefully I can. Boot camp, core break, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one exercise for a minute. Next one's going to be 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Then you're going to get a 15-second break. So all those top ones, no break in between, 15 seconds off, and then you climb back up, 30, 45, 1 minute, okay? And so it's just under 5 minutes, but it's the longest, like 5 minutes of your life, okay? Now, we're going to be concentrating on some upper body and core at the same time, okay? So the very first move that you're going to do for me is on the ground. We are going to do up. You're going to go down into a plank. You're going to come back up. You're going to give me a push-up. Okay? Now you can come down to your knees or you can stay on your toes. That one is completely up to you. We are going to do this first one for 1 minute. Okay? So take it at your own pace. Do what you need to get through that minute, because when you're not going to have a break, and I'm going to tell you that we're going to switch to the next exercise. Okay? Core stays nice and tight. Hands underneath your shoulders all the way through. You've got 5 seconds before we start. 3, 2, 1. Start going down, back up. Give me that push-up. Go again. Down, up, push-up. Core stays tight all the way through. Halfway through, less than 30 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds left. So your next move is going to be mountain climbers. So you have 13 seconds left. It's going to switch. We're going to go right into mountain climbers. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, mountain climbers. Come right on up. Try to drive those knees towards those elbows. On the side here. You're here. Okay? If you need to be, you can be on your knees. Reach that knee towards that elbow. If you need to be up here, you can also do it here. Okay? Whatever it is that you need to do. Okay? Got 20 seconds left. Okay, next we're going to do a side plank. We've got 10 seconds. elbow under your shoulder. Hold it here. Whew. If you want, I mean, you can be here, whatever you want. It's only 30 seconds, okay? Then you're gonna get 15 seconds off. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds off, and guess what? You're gonna have to do the other side for that side plank. So you've got 8 seconds to get yourself there. You ready to go back up? Woo! Here we go. Side plank. Again, you can be here. If you need to be on your knee, you can be on the side. Whatever it is that you need, right? 20 seconds. Okay, after this we're going to do some offset push-ups. Woo! This side's not as strong. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, offset push-ups. Now, you're going to bring one hand closer and leave the other one in your normal position. Down, up, and switch. Go again. Seconds. 10 seconds. And you're going to flip to your back. We're going to do a reach for our ankles. 3, 2, 1. Flip on over. Okay, here you're going to reach for your ankles side to side right here. We're going to finish it off. Engage that core, side to side, get those obliques going. Okay, it's gonna feel like a while, but you're doing an awesome job. Stick with me. Give me what you got. You got 30 seconds left. $20 seconds, come on. Don't give up now. 15 seconds, come on. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, 1. Oh, and you're done. Awesome job. Now my question is where you felt it the most. Was it your arms or your core? It's a tough question. All right. So we're going to go ahead, since we're already down here, we're going to go ahead and cool down for a few minutes. And get ourselves back down to a normal heart rate. Kind of help regain that heart rate, bring that body temperature down, move some of that lactic acid out. Okay, so while we're here on the ground, go ahead, put those feet forward and reach for your toes. Okay, if you can't reach your toes, go ahead and reach for your legs and kind of pull yourself in a little bit. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Go ahead and bring one foot in and elongate that stretch all the way out to the extended foot. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Okay. And now what I want you to do is you're going to take those feet in front of you and you're going to lay your feet side by side here and you're going to stretch all the way up behind you. You're going to feel this stretch all the way up through the flexor, up through the back. And then you're going to bring it back to the center, and you're going to switch sides. So your feet come up, they switch to the other side. Then you take that hand and you elongate that stretch all the way up on through. Go ahead and bring it back. We're going to switch back to the other side. Now this time, as you do it, if you want, you can come up and elongate that stretch, or like where we started, you can be right here. It's up to you. Go ahead and switch to the other side, all the way across. And again, you can either stay here, or you can lift those hips up. Bring it back to center. You're going to bring one foot in, or one leg in. Draw that knee right into your chest. You're going to feel this all the way up through the backside, through those glutes. Go ahead and release, switch to the other side. Awesome. Now what you're going to do from here is I want you to come on all fours, and you're going to take one hand and you're going to thread it through, and you're going to lay your shoulder right down on the ground. Come right back to center. You're going to switch to the other side. That arm's going to come all the way through. Lay that shoulder right down and stretch. Come back together. Now you're going to extend those toes out and lengthen out those legs right here. And now what I want you to do is pedal your feet. So you're going to lengthen one leg as you bring the other knee in. Then you're going to switch. And you get to choose the tempo of how quick or how slow this is. Just trying to make sure that we stretch out those calf muscles here. Awesome. Now come back down on your knees. And you're going to go ahead and you are going to bring one leg forward. That back leg is going to stay on the ground, or you can tuck that toe underneath and lift that foot up, okay? Wherever you feel most comfortable and like this stretch is best for you, okay? Now go ahead, we're going to switch to the other side. So again, you can either stay here, where you're going to feel this right in that hip flexor, or you can kind of deepen that stretch by lifting that knee up off the floor. Go ahead and step it on in. You're going to bring those toes out to the sides, and we're going to bring it down to where you feel comfortable. Again, this might be here, where you're going to rotate through your hips, or it can be further down, wherever you feel most comfortable in this stretch. But we're going to open up those hips. We're going to rotate right through, whether it's side to side, figure eights, whatever feels best, whatever your body's telling you feels best right now is how I want you to stretch. All right, go ahead, come on up nice and slow, roll it on up. Awesome, you're going to take one hand and you're going to bring it right behind. Stretch out those triceps. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Go ahead and open up that chest. Lift that chin right up off the chest, open it on up. Now I want you to interlock those fingers behind you, right here. Give me a nice big shoulder roll. And you're done. Awesome job today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great week.